Now it's back. All right. Sick. How's everyone doing tonight? We're having a good night. Play some standard for a little bit. I'm going to start with some delirium. Maybe bounce over to some other different decks. See what we think about things today. Maybe hop over and do a little explorer / pioneer to prep for the... I think there's a qualifier this weekend, I thought. Maybe it's next weekend. I'm not happy about this hand, but I think we have to keep it. Oh, Copperline Gorge off the top is truly fantastic. About as good as it gets, Chad. About as good as it gets. What you need?
Do I need to do the under part?
I don't think so. Just the top. It's still pretty purple in there.
Yeah, because I haven't used heat on
Yeah.
it very much.
I think we just scout Patchwork again. Yeah, we're gonna try a little Delirium this evening and see what we think about it. I think the Delirium decks are really strong right now. How are you doing, Cerebral?
Babe, I'm sorry, come here.
Hang on just one second. Alright, we're back. Yes, I know it's my go opponent. It's probably just Fear, try to hit Delirium. Well, I guess Breakout hits Delirium, doesn't it? Yeah, Breakout hits Delirium, so we just do that. Your move, opponent. They do. They get real impatient. They get so antsy for no reason. No, a land. Oh, drew land. Sick. Let's give them the wildfire. Start beating down. They're sitting on a bunch of go for the throat. It's hard for them to deal with here. Exile 2 cards from my graveyard. What all do we have in our graveyard? So we'll have Artifact, Creature, Land, so we can Monstrous Rage to still be able to attack with the Patchwork Beastie if we want to. I could put it here. Because I can't go for the throat, these two. And I'm assuming go for the throat was going to be the removal of choice. It is interesting. I mean, Cease and Desist is pretty good right now. The exiling cards from graveyard is, like, not quite as relevant, but being able to destroy all enchantments is pretty huge, I think, in the format. Put a counter here. Combat. Stack. Long goodbye there. That's fine. I think I can get this thing big enough to kill them here regardless. So this gives us instant sorcery, then artifact creature. That should be 7 or 8. Forge is probably good here. We'll be able to reevaluate after this game if they do bring in the enchantment Authority of the Councils. Probably Trim out of Violent Urge, just a couple pump spells. Obliterating Bolt's probably good. Breakout's good. Beatdown's fine. Ren's not bad. Probably, maybe that's just the trim. Keep a couple removal spells. We might want the Witch Doctor's Frenzies, actually. They're probably on Shieldred. Doing good. Chops, how are you doing tonight? Let's try that. We're going to try Delirium some people for a minute. I need to get a set of them, and I should probably just order them, like, now, because that card's not going to go down in price. Card's only going to continue to go up. I need to get 3 of them, probably sooner rather than later. Or 4 of them, I mean. Yeah, exactly. That card's going to see play as long as it's in standard. It is a very good Magic card. That sucks for us. Starting a scout. I am so glad I get a 3-day weekend this weekend. So pumped. Speaking of 3-day weekend, I'll mention a few more times over the weekend to stream. Monday, we're probably going to do like a 12-hour stream. Just stream from like 8 a.m. to whenever I can't stream anymore. That sounds like a good time. That's right. We're gonna have some fun. Well, unfortunately, Rest in Peace is really good against us. Violent Urge is pretty bad here. We're also drawing a lot of lands. What are they doing? Yeah, they have so much hate for us. Decline, decline. Oh my god, we're flooding hard, too. Who's gonna look? But no one ever does. I'm not sick, but I'm not well. Oh my god. We're drawing so many 3/3s that don't do anything. I wonder if they're on like some weird temp lockdown deck. Well, they're also playing Zoraline we saw game 1, which is strange. Go ahead. Kill all my creatures. See if I care. Three, 2 with haste. Go. Yeah, this is not a good game. Crushed him game 1. Looks like we're gonna get crushed this game, and then we'll see how game 3 goes. Might need to, if they're gonna be playing Ghost Vacuums and Rest in Peace, we're gonna have to see what we can do to try to push off of Delirium a little harder for games 2 and 3. Fuck, playing Authority of the Councils too. Opponent said, I am not losing to aggro decks. This is not happening. I refuse. The opponent might have lost to Delirium one too many times, and like, you know what? Never again. Never again will I lose to that deck. Okay, okay. I mean, they have 2 things, so it doesn't really matter that much, I guess. Your move, opponent. How many Wraths are they on? They're on Deadly Cover-Up and Day of Judgment? Alright, so they're just straight blue-black, or blue-white, or black-white control. So we need to figure out what we can do against that. Let's reevaluate our sideboard here. I don't know if they're actually playing any critters. Probably playing Beza. Probably have to keep these in. Pop Patch formations. I mean, we really can't do anything else. Play Lithomantic Barrage over, like, the Violent Urges. I don't think I like that. Or what Maverick doesn't do anything. Play, like, Obstinate Bailoff is just a 4/4, but that sounds god-awful. Black-White Death and Taxes in Modern. That sounds interesting. It's probably decent. Although I would take anything I say about Modern with a grain of salt, because I haven't played a game of Modern in almost a year. I do love Overlord of the 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻. That card is really powerful. Oh, that's why Overlord jumped up in price. Someone said that it jumped up a bunch. That must be why. Play Fried Bricks, okay. We're on Forge this turn. If they don't have an authority to counsel, this Forge can do a lot of work for us. Our Cather's Commando also is pretty good against our Forge. I mean, I'm just gonna kill it. Hopefully they don't have Day of Judgment, I guess. No Day of Judgment, please. Do you have any non-foil 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻? I have a set of 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻. I honestly don't know what I have for foils and not foils. I'll have to look. I don't know if I have any foil 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻. I think all mine are non-foil. These are very good blocks for us. Yeah, I'll double check for sure, but I think I might have one foil and 3 regular ones. I'll have to double check though. But yes, I will always trade for I'll always swap foils for non-foils. I like just like in any video game, I like my cosmetics a little too much. I like my foils. We have another Beza? Fuck, that sucks. Yeah, we want to mill a card. Can't attack through the Beza. Guess we're just playing Keen-Eyed Curator, Valgavoss Lair, and passing. I don't want to actually animate a land, because I don't want it to get swept up by Wrath. Next turn we can attack through with our Keen-Eyed Curator, depending on what happens here. I have a feeling we're going to get Wrathed, but... Zoraline? Don't have anything to pick up, do they? Oh, they have Cather's Commando to pick up? Well, if they target it, we just get to eat it, so... They can't go for the throat those, and that's probably the only spot removal spell they have that is, like, targeted. That is instant speed, so feel pretty safe with that block. Long goodbye, that sucks. Let's eat the Cather's Commando. Whatever our graveyard we can eat that's redundant. We only have one creature, which is kind of weird. I suppose we do that to get artifact creature. Instant. We already had creature, that was bad play. Eat a land. Alright, we're 7/7 now. I think I'm just destroying this. No, we're not. We're just attacking. Passing. Don't eat our Zoraline, that's fine. Or eat our thing, that's fine. I think we want to save our Paw Patch formation to draw a card. We're kind of far behind on cards here. Split up, destroy all tapped critters. That happens. Nothing I can do about it. Paw Patch is great. I love that card. Kind of sad it's kind of fallen off the map a little bit. Doesn't really see as much play as it used to. That's rough. They draw something decent here. That qualifies as something decent. I should have played my land first as a mistake. Yeah, because now when we hit fear, we just lose a card. Could have just net gained a card there. Not that it mattered. I mean, just pass, I guess. Violent Urge would be a good draw. I think we've got one of those left. Monstrous Rage. No more Wrens. Flytrap would be good. Witchstalker's Frenzy's fine. I mean, we have a lot of decent draws here. Just need to find something. Senate Scout is not exactly the best draw in the world. Another FOMO would be pretty good, too. Oh, come on, deck. We only play 20 lands. Stop doing me dirty like this. They gotta flip their bricks this turn, too. Well, they don't have to sack their Might token. It did. At least it got a land out of the way. If they don't draw a removal spell for our fear and we draw Violent Urge, we do just win the game. Yes, should not have spoken. Another Breakout would be great. Breakout into fear into Violent Urge. Is that too much to ask for? I feel like that's asking for a lot. Step 1. Breakout. Fly trap is also not bad. Did I draw a go for the throat or something? Oh, Shield's Edict? That seems like a weird time to cast that. I'll make Flytrap gigantic. Alright, Monster's Ridge off the top. One-time dealer, let's go. Damn it. So what can they bring back here? They can bring back a FOMO. Bring back their own Omnivorous Flytrap. Doesn't really do anything for them. Why don't you have Trample Omnivorous Flytrap? Strange blocks. Oh, that's brutal. Alright, we die. 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got me. I feel like we just a couple too many lands there in the mid game for our 20 land deck. Little unlucky, that's alright. See what we can get this time. Oh, that was a very good hand. Start on the Rumble Belt Maverick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Ley Line of Resonance is here. Fill us with sadness. Can we outrace the Ley Line of Resonance? I think we want third land. I'm okay with getting rid of a Flytrap. This turn we'll probably just cast another Rumble Belt Maverick. We need to hold up the Torch to the Tower, I think. I'm okay with a breakout. Your move, opponent. Weird, the Heartfire Hero is coming in the red zone. Why am I not surprised? I would like to block. I'm fine with all of this. It's not going to go well for you, opponent. Alright, so that worked out well for us. Now we don't have a removal spell again, though, so now we're just casting Breakout and trying to do our thing. Probably Keen-Eyed Curator is the most aggressive of those threats. That turn went very well for us. About as good as we could hope for. We need a creature in the graveyard, don't we? We don't have one yet? Oh, we do have creature. We have creature, sorcery, instant. I mean, I'm still gonna block. Obliterating bolt? I'm assuming we can get Delirium here. I guess we could also just animate this, and that should be lethal. They can block one critter, take 7. Alright, here we definitely want the Torch the Tower. I think that's probably about it. I guess we could take Pop Patch formations and destroy the enchantment, but also can kill Slick Shot Show Off. Probably worth. Trim on the Mavericks. Probably the Omnivorous Flytrap's not great. Let's try that. Witchstalker's Frenzy is definitely not at its best here. Usually they're just attacking with one big critter. This hand's a little awkward if we don't have a second land. I think we can find a better 6. If the hand would have had like a Torch to the Tower in it, I probably would have kept it. I just ditch Scout here. Second Copperline Gorge is great. Oh, the talent. They must have boarded out the ley lines. I think here I'm just destroying that Innkeeper's talent. Like, that's just the line we're supposed to take. I don't think we can let them just keep getting free value off that thing. It stunts our growth a little bit, but I think it's worth it. Opponent's copying our mana base. I have no blocks, so you do your thing. You do you. You have like double pump plus burn inside, I die. Or burn together, I mean. Burn together, put me to 3. Well, a lot of things that kill us here. That's Delirium. Pretty good. Go ahead. That is a Slick Shot Show Off. Aw, you have a pump spell? How sad. We tried. We tried. Points for effort. Alright, let's see if we can get game 3. Being on the play will help a lot. If we had a Torch that game, it might have been okay too. Was unlucky, yes. Incredibly unlucky. How dare they deal us lethal damage? It's so rude. This feels like a scout turn. Hold up. Torch the tower. Scout is doing a very good job of drawing us lands, which I suppose is like its job, but I'd like to surveil things in the graveyard to try to get delirium. That'd be kind of cool. I would like to block. That is a monstrous rage. I think I'm supposed to try to murder that. If they have a Snakeskin's Veil, it sucks, but I think this is correct. Yeah. Oh, Obliterating Bolt off the top was absolutely fantastic. I don't think we need the Keen-Eyed Curator. If we draw a land, we can Paw Patch and hold up Monstrous Rage. Otherwise, we're just Paw Patching here, I think. Ooh, a Fear, huh? Start with an attack. I think now we're just playing Fear and discarding the Paw Patch Recruiter. Okay. Well, if we don't die here... I don't think we're going to die. We have a stupid amount of damage on our next turn. I would like to untap the Paw Patch Beastie. Or the Patchwork Beastie. And I would like to cast some spells. Who's the pump deck now, huh? Myelin Urge? Rage? This deck does do a very good job of surprise lethal. Myelin Urge does a lot of damage. Palm Juice. This hand's pretty good. Anytime you can turn one pop or Patchwork Beastie into like Fear, it just feels like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Also, might just break out onto. They're probably supposed to Fear though. Fear, discard the Fly Trap. I'm gonna get lost with my Patchwork. Be kind of rude. Kind of rude, opponent. Discard a Fly Trap, draw Forest, okay. Let's see how quick we can get Delirium here. During Innocence. Oh, they're on white-black, okay. That's probably just a good turn to Paw Patch Recruiter. attack for 2 first, and then pop hatch. Get some value out of any spot removal spells I decide to play for the next couple turns. Second Enduring Innocence, that's a little annoying. We have Artifact Creature, Sorcery Instant. We can get Delirium this turn. So let's break out and see what we find and decide what we want to do from there. Map token there. Second Violent Urge. Suppose we throw that in the bin. Attack with everything. Untap this. Because that gives us Delirium before we attack. I mean, we could cast our Violent Urge anyway, but I think this is right. I think opponent's just dead here. I don't think there's anything we can do about it. That is not great blocks, if we have anything. Another 12, please. This deck does some insane damage out of nowhere. So here we definitely want the Barrages and the Torch. They're going to bring in Authority of the Council, so I don't think we want the Forges. We do want the Haywire Mites and the Pop Hatch formations, though. Obliterating Bolt's not very good. I don't think Violent Urge is very good either, because they're going to be attacking our graveyard pretty aggressively. We have become more like a Pop Hatch deck. Just not what we're well suited for doing, but it's unfortunately where we're at. They'll also probably have Rest in Peace, I would guess. They were thrown to the ground. Oh, fine. We have an answer to Rest in Peace or Ghost Vacuum. Start on Pop Hat or Patchwork Beastie. I don't think we do anything here. I don't want to expose our Haywire Mite to getting hit by a Get Lost and then them casting enchantment we want to get rid of. Fear was a great draw. We have Artifact Creature. I don't think attacking here does anything. Let's go ahead and pass. There's the Rest in Peace we were expecting. Now we just blow up the rest in peace and continue on our way. No discard. Attack for 2. They missed a land drop. Or they had another rest in peace or something. Surprised I didn't block just to get their Enduring Innocence to be an enchantment, so if they try to play a Sunfall or something, it doesn't get killed. The Carrot Cake. Cut down. Okay. Gets us closer. That almost gets us there as well. With Mantic Barrage to kill the Enduring Innocence does get us there. So let's do that. Play Fly Trap, throw a counter on each critter and attack. Yeah, they missed 2 land drops so far. So I'm assuming there's a good chance they have a Beza in hand as well. Oh, that's fine. I think they die now. Whatever they block, we just play the Monstrous Rage on it. Should be good enough. Second Fly Trap. Attacks. Yeah, they at least have one, I'm sure, at this point. Sure, they're sitting on at least one Sunfall. Wouldn't be surprised if they were playing, like, a Split Up or something, too, but they could have cast Split Up there. So it could have been sitting on Day of Judgment as well. Or just a bunch of Bezas. Just never drew 4th land. That's right, we take those wins. That is not a great matchup for us. I'll gladly play first. This hand is great. Let's do it. Oh, man, it's less great. I thought those were Copperline Gorges. Oh, no. We need to pay attention to our lands a little better. Damn, Verges don't tap for green. That does, though. Never didn't have it, chat. Never didn't have it. %'s domain. Herd migration? No. Just holding up that get lost. We get this Wren down here. Overlord of the Mistborers. Okay, we have Delirium. I think we're just gonna Fear, discard Ren, play Key, or... I'm supposed to discard Keen-Eyed Curator. We're supposed to try to sneak kill him with the Violent Urge, I think. Let's hope they don't wrath us here. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night. Hope you're enjoying the stream. That's unfortunate. Now we draw all the lands. Ren. +1 on the Verge. Beat down. Good. We have no answers with temp lockdowns in our main. Assuming our Ren is about to eat it, yep. We will no longer have a creature to sack these. Good. Have you been enjoying it? I really like the bounce deck with the Lunar Insights. I think they are fantastic. That is the deck I played in, the RCQ I played in, and I got top 4. I was very happy with the Lunar Insights. I actually played a little bit of that today, too. I love that deck. Send Scout. Well, this is going to die in response, but, I mean, we can't not do it. It might not. We need, like, a breakout. We need something that gives... something that attack right away. We can't just keep playing sorcery speed against our opponent here. Mono white tokens is rough. I put a couple duresses in my most recent version of the deck that I've been playing, and that's been helping quite a bit. Do like the duress. You got to play that game a little bit slower to try to sneak kill or like bouncing their enchantment draw cards and getting rid of them with Hopeless Nightmare. But yeah, those matchups are not super easy. Oh yeah, we're super dead here. That's unfortunate. Alright, what do we want here? We want the... Probably want the Lithomantic Barrages. Anything that brings in Beza, I think we want those. We probably want the Forges. Torches are bad. Bolts are bad. I don't think Fly Trap's very good. Maverick's not very good. The Bestie Beatdown's not very good either. Bring in maybe one Witch Doctor's Frenzy, too. Maybe we'll just leave one Fly Trap in. Let's try that. This hand is reasonable. Probably turn 1 Paw Patch Recruiter into turn 2 Wildfire Wicker Folk. Attack for 5 on turn 2 is not too bad. Wish we would have had that on turn 1. Get him! Bring the beatdowns and the pain. Ditched over reserve. This feels temporary lockdown-y to me. Let's go ahead and stick a Haywire Mite. Trigger on the stack. We'll build the lockdown up so we can keep our creatures. Question is, do we expect a second one? I think we do, and just play the Fly Trap. Attack for 5. Put them to... Hope they don't have a Day of Judgment. We're in a pretty good spot against Split Up and another lockdown, but we're in a really bad spot to a Day of Judgment. There's not much we can do about that. Can't play around everything. And Day of Judgment is the card that I think sees the least amount of play of those three.